emergency brake or any hard brake. Just imagine.
A treacherous combination of heavy snowfall, near-zero visibility whiteout conditions, and icy road surfaces led to a catastrophic series of multi-vehicle collisions involving approximately 50 cars on Interstate 70 in western Colorado on Sunday. The twin pileups, occurring within minutes of each other in the challenging terrain of Glenwood Canyon, forced the complete shutdown of both eastbound and westbound lanes for several hours and served as a grave wake-up call for winter drivers. Remarkably, Colorado State Patrol reported no serious injuries or fatalities in either incident, an outcome officials attribute to sheer luck and a blessing. The first crash occurred at approximately 11:28 a.m. Sunday in the westbound lanes near milepost 130, west of Gypsum in Eagle County. Troopers arriving on the scene found around 20 vehicles, a mix of passenger cars and SUVs, crumpled together in a chain reaction. Just 15 minutes later, at 11:42 a.m., a second, larger pileup unfolded roughly 10 miles away in the eastbound lanes near milepost 119, just east of Glenwood Springs. This incident involved approximately 30 vehicles, compounding the chaos and necessitating a full closure of a significant, mountainous stretch of the critical transcontinental highway. According to CSP Sergeant Ivan Alvarado, the primary cause was a familiar problem: drivers failing to adjust their speed for the sudden, severe winter conditions. People are still used to driving on dry roads, and that has to change right now, Sergeant Alvarado emphasized. Visibility was reported to be severely limited, less than 500 feet in some areas, and the road surfaces were a sheet of black ice beneath fresh powder. Despite the dramatic footage shared across social media showing dozens of vehicles smashed together, and others sliding uncontrollably on steep downhill slopes, all drivers and passengers involved managed to escape major physical harm. "I could tell you that's only by luck and a blessing and a miracle," Sergeant Alvarado noted, hoping the near miss would serve as a powerful cautionary tale for the thousands of motorists using the corridor this winter season. The extensive damage to vehicles was evident, but the lack of serious injury was a relief to first responders who worked in freezing temperatures to secure the scenes. The immediate aftermath saw extensive emergency response from local fire departments, EMS, and law enforcement. The complex task of coordinating tow trucks for approximately 50 vehicles proved challenging due to the slick conditions and ongoing snowfall. The Colorado Department of Transportation was forced to implement a full closure between exit 133.0 and exit 114 Glenwood Springs in both directions for several hours, causing massive delays that lasted well into Sunday evening and affected the Monday morning commute. CDOT crews worked rapidly to clear the snow and treat the ice-covered interstate with sand and magnesium chloride to restore safe travel conditions. The weekend's events have prompted urgent warnings from transportation officials for drivers to comply with Colorado's stringent passenger vehicle traction and commercial vehicle chain laws. Authorities strongly recommend that drivers take the following precautions. The speed limit is a maximum for ideal conditions, not a requirement during a storm. Allow significantly more space between vehicles on snow and ice. Vehicles should be equipped with tires rated for snow, mud and snow or all weather, with adequate tread depth. Drivers should always check the m.me Drive website, used here for illustration purposes for real-time information, or the official cotrip.org for the latest road and weather conditions before traveling in the mountains. As more snow is forecasted for the Front Range and high country regions in the coming week, officials hope this incident reinforces the importance of winter vigilance behind the wheel. Approximately 15 individuals required transport to local medical facilities, primarily Vale Health Hospital and Valley View Hospital in Glenwood Springs. The majority were released after evaluation and treatment for hypothermia, shock, and minor lacerations. However, several individuals remain hospitalized. Among those admitted was Mark Henderson, 42, of Denver, who sustained a serious but non-life-threatening broken leg when his SUV was crushed between two commercial trucks.
What a long day. With a bunch of
Henderson
snow in
was
the yard.
traveling with his two teenage children, who miraculously walked away from the wreckage physically unharmed but severely shaken. Mark underwent surgery last night and is in stable condition, shared a family friend speaking on behalf of the Hendersons.
There is a car.
We are just incredibly grateful that he is alive and that the kids weren't hurt worse. It was a terrifying ordeal that highlights how quickly mountain weather can turn dangerous. Meanwhile, a severe winter storm system intensified by lake-effect snow bands brought treacherous whiteout conditions to southwest Michigan on Monday afternoon, leading to a catastrophic chain reaction collision involving more than 40 vehicles on Interstate 94. Michigan State Police have confirmed one fatality and multiple injuries in the massive wreck that shut down a critical section of the highway for over 12 hours. The incident occurred at approximately 1:15 p.m. on Monday, December 2nd, on westbound I-94 near the Hartford exit 46, an area notorious for intense lake-effect snow events. According to preliminary reports from the Michigan State Police 5th District, heavy, blowing snow drastically reduced visibility to near zero in the minutes leading up to the crash, creating sudden whiteout conditions. The investigation indicates that the crash began when a passenger vehicle, allegedly traveling too fast for the perilous conditions, lost control on a patch of black ice and struck the median barrier. The sudden obstruction, combined with the extreme lack of visibility and insufficient braking distance on the slick pavement, triggered a cascade of rear-end collisions and slide-offs. In total, 14 passenger vehicles and 3 semi-trailer trucks were directly involved in the primary collision zone. An additional 25 or more vehicles slid off the roadway into ditches or minor property damage collisions while attempting to avoid the main pileup, though these incidents were considered separate from the main crash investigation. Troopers on the scene noted that many drivers failed to adjust their speed for the rapidly deteriorating weather conditions, a factor MSP repeatedly emphasizes as the leading cause of winter accidents. Authorities confirmed late Tuesday evening that one semi-truck driver involved in the initial collision succumbed to his critical injuries. The victim has been identified as a 71-year-old male resident of Burbank, Illinois, whose identity has been withheld pending family notification. One other driver remains in critical condition at Spectrum Health Hospital in Grand Rapids. Several other individuals sustained moderate to minor injuries and were transported to nearby medical facilities for treatment. The exact number of total injured persons has not yet been released. Emergency response was challenged by the ongoing blizzard conditions. Fire departments from Hartford and Watervliet, alongside EMS and several local law enforcement agencies, worked through the afternoon and evening to extract victims and clear the wreckage. The sheer scale of the incident required extensive coordination, as tow trucks struggled to access and remove dozens of damaged vehicles from the ice-covered lanes. The westbound lanes of I-94 were completely shut down from late Monday afternoon until 4 a.m. Tuesday, causing significant travel chaos for those returning from the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Michigan Department of Transportation crews worked tirelessly alongside responders to clear snow and treat the roadway with a sand salt mixture once the immediate rescue operations concluded. The Michigan State Police investigation remains ongoing. Authorities are utilizing witness statements and MDOT camera footage to determine precise contributing factors for all vehicles involved. This tragic event serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of winter driving, an MSP spokesperson said in a public statement. When snow starts falling and visibility drops, the only safe speed is often well below the posted limit. We implore drivers to slow down and give plow crews and emergency personnel room to work. For the latest road conditions and travel advisories, drivers are encouraged to check the m.me Drive website or local news sources before embarking on winter journeys. The aftermath also shines a light on those fighting for their lives in regional hospitals. 2 individuals remain in critical condition at Spectrum Health in Grand Rapids following extensive surgeries. Jessica and Brian Lee, both 28, a newlywed couple from Kalamazoo, were returning home from a weekend trip when their compact sedan was struck from behind and pushed underneath a flatbed trailer during the pileup. Rescuers spent nearly an hour using jaws of life equipment to extract the pair from the wreckage. Jessica sustained severe internal injuries and a broken femur, while Brian suffered major head trauma and spinal injuries. Both are currently in induced comas in the intensive care unit. Family members have set up a GoFundMe page to help cover the mounting medical expenses, a link which has been circulating widely on social media in the Michigan area.
Around noon, and it's been coming down for about